something that really took me by surprise when I started staying at home. I thought that I would have much more grace for my kids, but that was not always the case. You know, it meant a lot more noise. It meant a lot more repeating myself. Whereas when I go to work, I would escape some of that. And so it's really had me step up and face myself in the mirror like, hey, some of this wasn't because of work. Some of this was because of you and your need for control and your need to really watch your mouth and how you say things. And so I've had plenty of that in the last, 3 years that I've been at home. I've had many challenging days where there was nobody else to blame but me. And so, that hurt a little bit. And it really hurt too to see that sometimes it was good for my kids to be away from me, things that they needed that I just didn't have. And I thought it was, because I was going to work, I couldn't do it, when really I don't have it. And so I've had to find ways to get my kids what they need outside of me. I've had to find ways to be okay with, this past year, the twins had to go to school, and I was really upset and bitter about it. But Jelani, who was my most difficult student, he had an awesome teacher who was much more patient with him than I was, and I am. And so that really made me, look at some things and how I responded to him and see, okay, yes, he's different. He learns different than how I teach. He learns different from his brothers. But it doesn't always mean that he's the problem and I need to fix him. I need to fix me, and I need to really evaluate the things that I say and the things that I do, because here's someone else that has the same student and gets further with him and better results. And so that hurt my feelings too. But this is why I say it's a constant thing being a mom. It's a constant struggle that you have to face and learn and adapt. Whereas when you're at work, some of those things you could escape.